Jen, can I get any word at all?
Spangle.
Spangle. Okay.
Chicago on the 4th of July. Oh, say, can you see? It's okay in Oklahoma City. Everyone is celebrating the 4th of July.
Oh, say, can you see? We're here in Nebraska, and you won't believe it, but it's the 4th of July.
4th of July.
Oh, say, can you see? From the beaches of California, there's so many fireworks in the sky.
It's the 4th of July, the 4th of July.
Let's pretend the world is fine.
It's the 4th of July, the 4th of July.
Let's pretend the world is fine.
Now, we might have political differences. You might be team red or blue. But on this day, we put those differences aside so I can celebrate with you.
It's the 4th of July, the 4th of July. Let's pretend that everything is fine. It's the 4th of July, the 4th of July.
You have your opinions and I have mine.
I'm overseas fighting for a war.
I'm on vacation in Iceland.
I'm writing several angry tweets.
And I am underneath a blown up building. The 4th of July. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, the thing we have in common is that everywhere it's the same day right now. The 4th of July, the 4th of July.
Let's pretend that everything is fine. It's the 4th of July, the 4th of July. Let's pretend just this once that everything is fine.
God bless.
Whoa.
Happy September, everybody.
This is going to be released probably around Halloween, so this is perfect.
It's perfect. Welcome, everybody, to Charm Scene, the charmingest
Yay.
podcast in all the scene. As you might have heard in that last song, this is an improvised musical. We're making it all up off the top of our heads. And you might have heard also in that song that we've got somebody back. We've got somebody back in the booth now. She only missed like 2 episodes from your perspective, but it's been months. Welcome back. Sitting across from me, it's the amazingly patriotic. It's Lily Ludwig.
Oh, yes. I'm so patriotic that I spent the last 2 months in the United Kingdom.
Right, exactly.
It was delightful. I met a lot of people who are probably listening now. Thanks, guys. But I'm so stoked to be back. Love living in Chicago.
Yeah.
And now everyone's driving on the right side of the road again.
Amazing, amazing. Well, we are also that whole time accompanied by our fantastic musical director. It's Sam Scheidler on the keys.
Oh, yeah, and I have a microphone now.
And he's still
I always forget.
We let him keep his microphone.
He's allowed to use it sparingly.
We let him
Barely
keep
at
his
all.
microphone. And over there on the drums, in a slightly different corner every time we do one of these, it's Chris Ditton on the drums.
Beautiful. Also, I did not introduce you. The beautiful, he's been holding down the fort for months, Austin Packard.
Aw.
Thanks for everything.
Thanks. I've been in the U.S.
Ow.
the whole time except for like 5 days. It was great. And we are joined today, every episode of Charm Scene, we bring on a charming guest from Chicago's amazing music improv scene.
And we've got a real treat for you this week.
We
We've
could not
got
be more excited.
a writer, comedian, musician. You may have seen her in Missed Call, TMI, and Trigger Happy at Annoyance.
You may have seen her in Blank the Musical at Revival or Portal Prov at Otherworld Theater. Please welcome, it's the amazing Jen Connor.
Hi! Oh, wow. Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank you.
Jen.
What an incredible studio. all the
Thank you.
gold leaf.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Spared no
Wood
Wood
expense.
carvings and everything.
That's
yeah.
not even gold plated. That's solid gold.
That's
oh
true.
my
Yeah.
god.
That's true. If we ever start filming these, we have to move out of this fancy gold studio.
It's like Trump Tower
It'll be
in
too
here.
reflective.
Marble is so echoey.
It's just too much. Well, here's what we've asked to do. Every episode of Charm Scene, we ask our guest to bring in a story, something from their time in the arts, in comedy, and performing, whatever that means to you. And we listen to that story, we chat about it for a little bit, and we put it all into what I think of as a big metaphorical blender. We blend everything up, we pull out the ideas we like, and we use that as the inspiration for a completely improvised musical. Never done before, will never be done again. So, Jen,
Yes.
what story have you brought in for us today?
Well, so much of my life now is with you guys and doing improv and music improv and comedy writing. But there was most of my life where I did not do that. And I didn't even know that was like a possibility. So I just wanted to like talk a little bit about maybe that.
Yeah.
Please.
So I went to college for classical singing for some reason. I think it was because I was like, I don't hate this. And so I went to school for that. But they quickly at school sort of ripped my soul apart and made me feel like my voice was bad.
Oh.
Like, I think, what would be a blessing is if everyone who goes to music school or probably art school could leave school feeling like they're talented. But I feel like that's often completely not the case.
Yeah.
Just shout out in the comments if you agree. But so when I graduated, I was like left in New York City being like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? This place is expensive. And I was like auditioning for things, but didn't really fit in.
Yeah.
I used to have this voicemail on my phone that was like, those like AI voices. This is before AI, but like you could type in and it would read it in like a person's voice.
Microsoft
Sure.
Sam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I had this voicemail. It was like, you've reached the voicemail of Jen Connor. She's running from a volcano. Leave her message, but she might already be dead. And anyway, it was just like a joke. But one time I got a voicemail from this thing I auditioned for. And it was like the director. And it was like this old opera guy. And he was like, that is so unprofessional.
Whoa.
You can't expect to make it in this business kind of thing if you have something so unprofessional on your voicemail. And I was like, I think I'm done singing opera. I just don't think I relate to these people. And we kind of fast forward. I like went through like a big breakup in my early 20s. I started seeing a lot of improv shows to like get my mind off it. But I never, ever wanted to take classes. And the last theater show I was in before I ever did improv, I was Janet in the Rocky Horror Show, like a live version.
Yeah.
And that was super fun. It was super like, I'd never like done anything like take off clothes on stage before. So it was like kind of like freeing and exciting in a pretty mild way. Because Rocky Horror, I mean, it's like kind of racy, but it's not like
mildly titillating.
explicit, it's still kind of old
For
fashioned.
1975, it's very risque.
Exactly.
Like that, do we shock you from Schmigadoon, from
yeah,
Chicago?
Yeah. That's so funny. Anyway, so we were doing all these shows like over the river in New Jersey. And we had this kind of big venue booked. There was like 400 people. Anyway, my oldest brother, who had never seen me perform, my oldest brother, who works and worked then for the NSA, like has never kind of buttoned up, kind of tight computer science guy, never seen his little sister perform. Anyway, I'm like, hey,
what a pick,
you're
what a
here
show.
in town. Well, I'm doing this show. It's a Rocky Horror Show. You've probably heard of it. Maybe you've seen it. Come see it. And so he comes to this venue in New Jersey. And before the show starts, you can just tell the audience is drunk. Like they are ready. And they had at the show like goodie bags they would hand out to the audience, to like,
a toast and like a party hat.
Yeah, do all like the Rocky Horror kind of accoutrement.
Clutch.
And so the audience was already out of hand. And then like it was just the beginning of the show. And we're like, there's a light over at the Frankenstein place. And like they turned all the lights on because like someone literally was like having a seizure in the audience.
Oh, no.
It just set up a crazy tone. But then this audience was anyway, they were fine. I don't know if they're fine, to be totally honest. They could have died. But they were removed from the theater.
If you know the story, let us know. Let us know. Leave it in the comments.
There's a light, and there was a light. And amazing.
There's a light.
Turn on the house lights. Over at the Frankenstein
Well, so we
place.
continue the show, and it's the first show my brother has ever seen me do. And if you've never been in a live Rocky Horror experience, people really interact.
Yeah.
And the way they interact with Janet, my character, is by just shouting, slut, whore,
That's right, yeah.
you slut.
Oh my God.
And it didn't really occur to me until it was like happening in the moment. I was like, I invited my oldest brother, who's never seen me perform, in a show where I'm like wearing my underwear on stage.
Why is everyone
while
being so mean to my
400
sister?
people are calling me slut. And
For all he knows, that was a spontaneous choice. That the
yeah,
crowd-
everyone's just like, I guess you might see a lot of theater. Like, I guess this is what they do here. But that was the first and last time I think you see me perform live.
Really? He just thinks that's every time now you perform. It's just
Maybe
the world
it
attacks you.
Maybe it should be us.
She's like, TMI, I don't even want to see that show.
You filthy slut.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Wow.
What's your brother's name? If you're comfortable sharing?
Michael.
Classic brother name.
Michael.
Michael. Oh, man. There are so many pieces to that story.
I just want to say running from a volcano. It stuck out to me immediately.
Running
I know
from a
it's not part of
volcano.
the story really, but
First of all, that kind of voicemail would kill in Chicago.
Yeah,
Are you
that's just
kidding
funny.
me? Are you kidding me? Come on, opera guy. Do you know his name? Name names.
Oh, I have no idea.
No
I have no idea. But that's like kind of what got me into, honestly, that experience was kind of got me into like thinking I could do improv because
Oh.
I was like, I can't, I admire it, but I can't make a, I was like, oh, this is like kind of audience interaction.
Yeah.
I could riff and like talk to people and
Yeah.
Yeah.
huh.
I
I know,
also really
yeah.
think that it's a funny concept of like you invite a family member to see one thing you do and it's like so inappropriate. You know when you're a kid and you're watching TV and your parents walk in just as like they start making out or something, you're like, this just happened. This is the show I was watching. Oh no. Like that. But like that happened to you in real life over the span of like 2 hours. That's really interesting to me. What about you?
That's fascinating. I just love New York City. As soon as you said New York City, I was like, we
Okay.
have not done a New York City show. It
well, I
feels
was
like we
in
do.
New Jersey.
Well, this was
so
in which listen, from my perspective, is
It's
New
the
York
big city.
I think New Jerseyans would love to hear you say that and New Yorkers would hate
I know.
to
I
hear you
just
say
we just
that.
lost
Yeah.
half our audience. There. Oh well, amazing. Well, okay. So we've got running from a volcano.
Yes, absolutely.
We've got inviting your brother to something that he doesn't understand, and we've got New York City and/or New Jersey.
And the concept of feeling unprofessional, or maybe you should be allowed to be unprofessional.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we've got a lot of things to throw into our blender.
Great.
All right. Well, let's go somewhere then.
All right.
We open on New York's sibling, New
Hoboken.
Jersey, Hoboken.
Hoboken, New Jersey.
Hoboken, New Jersey. It's a thriving city.
It's a big old city.
It's a big old
Yeah, yeah,
city.
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
question mark. I don't know.
It's where the rich people who live in New York but don't want quite such a small apartment like in Tribeca. They want a little more space. It's where they move to, where it's just a little train ride away. You just take this magical thing called the path. The path train is your path to New Jersey.
The
Path train is your path to New Jersey.
Wow, I'm learning so much about this place I've never been. It sounds so amazing. It sounds incredible. Hey, I'd love to go there again. But how can I get there? Oh, please tell me how. I'm in the wrong city and I gotta go now. So can you please tell me, how do I get to this place?
Well, I'll tell you. The path train is your path to New Jersey. The path train is your path to New Jersey.
I live in Hoboken, and I think that it's so pretty. But please know when I say
to the room of our dear protagonist. She sits in her room preparing for her work that she's just so nervous about. But what is she creating? Let's find out.
Oh boy, should I audition for a show in New Jersey? I don't know. I always dreamed of making it big in New York, but Hoboken? Wow, what is this theater called? It's called The Theater Company. Well, that doesn't sound suspicious to us at all. I'm gonna do it.
Cook. Hey, sis, it's me, your brother, Michael.
What are you doing here all the way from D.C.?
Well, I just flew in. I'm doing very serious work in the guest room next door. Could you please try to keep it down? I'm working on my NSA computer science thing.
Sure. I'm glad you consider the kitchen the guest room here in these New York City apartments.
Listen, when you're in the NSA, you can pretty much make wherever you want your guest room.
Well, say, why don't you come out to New Jersey with me?
Oh, I could never.
What if you auditioned with me for the show?
What? Me? On the stage? With a bunch of lights on me and people watching me? No, that's not like sitting behind a computer at all, working on government secrets.
Aren't you tired of hiding? Hiding from the Russians, hiding from the Chinese, hiding from everyone else that's America's enemy?
Oh, Amanda, you know me so well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired of being hidden behind the scenes. I wish I could be like you and dream for just a second, but unfortunately I'm a realistic guy. It's never gonna work.
Take my hand. Come with me to New Jersey and let's audition together. We can be just like the old vaudeville days, a brother-sister duo.
Whoa. What was that like? A brother and a sister on stage together?
Well, first we have to pretend to like each other.
Oh. Good luck.
Yeah.
And he gives her a noogie.
Ouch. Yeah, it's just like when we were kids when you beat me up.
Yeah.
But on stage, we're equals.
Oh.
Can you handle that, bro?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Sis, and he grabs her hand, and sparkles come out of it.
Ow.
Oh.
Oh, it's a prank buzzer. Okay, that's funny.
I got you.
Ouch. Yeah, that kind of burned my skin. But anyway, come on. Let's hop on the PATH train.
Will you show me the way?
I'll show you a way to get to New Jersey. As kids, we were never encouraged to smile in front of others. As kids, our parents said, be quiet. You should be seen and not heard. And you took that literally, you became a nerd. And I went for something more. I wanted the world to see the art that was inside of me. Come on, let's do more.
I'm gonna trust you, sister. I'm gonna trust you with my creative brain. I'm gonna trust you, sister.
You can trust me, Michael.
Even though you've always driven me insane. As kids, I spent most of my time locked in my room with my computer right before me. And as kids, I'd always see you out there running around in the grass. And I thought, wow, that kind of life would bore me. But I'm gonna trust you, sister. I'm gonna trust you with my day. I'm gonna trust you, sister. 'Cause you would never leave me astray.
I need to take a picture of you. It's for your headshot. Can you wipe that schmutz off of your cheek?
Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, yeah.
You look so professional. You look like you could be a star. Quick, we need to make up your stage name.
How about Michael?
Michael.
No, wait, that's already my name. How about Mike?
Trust me, Mike.
No one's ever called me Mike before.
Trust me, Mike.
Mike on the stage. Mike right in front of you.
Test 1, test 2. This mic is hot for you.
I'm gonna trust you, sister. I'm gonna trust you with my name. I'm gonna trust you, sister. 'Cause in this way, we are the same.
The same.
Oh, sister, look, it's beautiful.
It's Hoboken.
Wow.
We open on a faculty lounge at a school in Hoboken, and
We're never gonna remember.
Yeah. No, I remember. I understood a bit. It's a bunch of. It's very academic looking. There's overstuffed armchairs. There's like very tall shelves with books and like a slidey ladder and everything, and a bunch of the stuffiest looking professors you've ever seen. All clearly like AIARP recipients and grant recipients, and there's one especially who just looks like a real bitch. All these students, back in my day, I left school feeling untalented, and that's what I wanted, and that's what these students should have now. Kids these days are leaving our school feeling like they could be somebody. What do you want, a participation trophy? Preposterous.
Oh, Vanessica, you understand it so well. The way these students, they are pampered. They have it far too easy.
I completely agree. Vanessa de Bouvier. Your
Vanessica.
paper, Vanessica
de Bouvier.
de Bouvier. Your paper that was published in Nature magazine about how kids get too many trophies, it changed the way I teach.
Thank you. And I have noticed a more sense of malaise coming out of your classroom than in recent past.
Oh,
so
it's
well
been
done.
amazing. I walk past it and I feel no spark of joy, no creative energy whatsoever.
And look, I'm not just trying to be a total downer to these kids. I want them to succeed. I just want them to work for it and not feel like they have some special gift thrust upon them.
These kids, they grow up with their Disney channels, with their Hannah Montana, and learning that every child can be a star. And I say, boo.
I say it's time to start leaving some children behind.
Yes, thank you. That's what this country needs. We don't need children and young adults and college-age people feeling special. We need them with that fire in their belly, feeling like they're one step behind, so they're ready to claw their way into opportunities.
And there's no better time to show that than at the upcoming auditions for the big play.
Yes, which
Which we are, of course, doing. You're in town.
Well, we actually, unfortunately, couldn't get the rights to Urinetown.
Dang it.
So we're doing Poo Poo Town. It's a Vanessa de Bouvier original.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I took a lot of inspiration from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Of course.
Weird. I thought you would have been inspired by Urinetown, but okay.
No,
Well, if
that's
you've got free reign
misdirect.
to write your own show, why not put in some Rocky Horror in there, too?
Yes, listen, I gotta do something to keep these kids engaged. They hate me for some reason.
Oh no, Mrs. de Bouvier, or is it Miss?
I'm not gonna tell.
Ooh.
All right. There's some angry kids at the door. They're out for your blood. They want you to be canceled.
Oh, there's nothing more that I love than a bunch of angry children. Send them in.
Hey!
God, 20-year-olds sound younger every year. Okay, listen up, kids. Yeah, I've come with you with sharp talons, but it's really just because I want you to be better. Yeah, I want you to sharpen your talons. You gotta work hard, you gotta work long hours every day. You gotta do this method, and that's the method to Bouvier. No participation trophies for you kids. I want you to work harder for the things that you did. No participation trophies for all of you scum. I want you feeling beat down, I want you
so easy, it's true. Don't you see that now? You come into this room all acting so up. I mean, look at yourselves. I mean, wow. You think you can make it? You think you can be on that stage or the silver screen? Well, how can you do it when life's been so kind and you've never met anyone mean?
No participation trophies, not for any child. No participation trophies. I want you to work so hard you feel wild.
But I just wanna be a 20-year-old who slays. I don't want to do no method to Bouvier. I wanna follow my passion. I wanna follow my heart. Not listen to you, classless old farts.
No participation trophies for you students.
No participation trophies.
And this is super prudent. I want you to work hard. Yes, I do. I want you to work hard. So there will only be a few.
No participation trophies. No participation trophies. No participation TROOPHY. We cut now. The train rolls in, and it just happens to stop right in front of the theater school, or whatever we call it. The theater
The
school.
theater company, I believe, is what it was called.
The
That's right.
theater company.
And the train is called the Path Train.
Right, the path train pulls in, stops right in front of the theater company. The doors slide open.
The air's fresher in New Jersey, isn't it?
Wow, I've never smelled anything like this before.
Smell it. It's pizza, and it's Frank Sinatra's corpse,
What?
and it's
They should clean that up.
it's dreams. It's those tight jeans worn by Bruce Springsteen. It's a summer on the pier looking at the Atlantic Ocean. It's New Jersey.
Wow. I didn't realize there was such a world out here, even just an hour in. And you've already shown me so much, sis.
Yeah, well, don't speak so wistfully, okay? We're still kind of not
Oh.
super close.
Oh,
And the squirrels.
Huh?
You guys didn't mention the squirrels.
Do you hear that?
is that?
Hey, down here.
Whoa!
Whoa. Look, it's a European gray squirrel.
That's a fancy way to say New Jersey squirrel. I like it. European.
Is this
Ooh.
is this happening right now?
I guess it is. Hi, little squirrel. Look, we're a little bit lost. We're looking for the directions to
Oh, I figured. No one comes to New Jersey on purpose.
the theater company.
Oh, the theater company.
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck. It's right behind you.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. How
The
did I miss
path
that?
train pulls right up to it. I should know. I tried to be an actor once, but never mind. See you later.
Wait a second, squirrel!
Oh no! Oh, I thought it leapt into the sea.
Hey guys, help! hey, I thought I could swim. It's not working. Help! Let me out.
Must
Help,
be going on an adventure of its own.
I hear
I'm
those things are
literally
really
drowning.
gross and
I
dirty.
think it's gonna be just
It's
fine.
not an adventure. I'm dying.
It's a really good actor.
Squirrels are good swimmers. I saw it on YouTube. Anyway, it's just behind us.
That squirrel mentioned failure. That squirrel mentioned that it can fail as an actor.
Well, that's part of acting. Acting is mostly failure, Michael. You didn't know that?
You mean we're not just gonna get this show? Why are we even auditioning?
Well, because you won't get anything if you don't try. You gotta believe in yourself, bro.
I've never believed in anything. That's
I
how I got
know.
this big government job.
You're a professional skeptic,
Yeah.
and you don't trust anyone. But acting's about trust, and it's about discovery. With anyone, any stranger, let's practice. Let's practice before we go into the audition.
Okay.
Look at that lady selling flowers over there.
Oh.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah.
Will you do an acting exercise with me and my brother?
Are you gonna buy flowers after?
To be honest, probably not.
Yeah, whatever. I got nothing else going on.
All right, now, Michael, look into this beautiful brown eyes of this florist.
Okay.
You're
She's
gonna
cracking her knuckles at me.
You're gonna be her mirror. You be like her.
Okay.
Do you see those angry frown lines on her forehead.
I'm trying not to.
You guys are mean.
No, that's good. It's her character. Be the character, Michael.
And we watch as Michael slowly starts to transform into the woman across from him selling flowers.
Oh my god.
Am I doing it? Am I doing it, sis?
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You can do it. All you have to do is put yourself in her shoes. And you can act as anyone.
Sell some flowers. If you can look like me and sell one bouquet of flowers, I'll believe that you're a good actor.
Okay, and we realize he sounds exactly like her. Some flowers for you. Some flowers for you. These are the greatest flowers in the world. Some flowers for him. Hey, guy. Some flowers for her. Some flowers for everyone can help the world. Am I doing it?
You're transformed. You're transformed. You're an actor. I knew you could be. You're transformed. You're transformed. Now sell these orchids to me.
An actor can do anything and become anyone. Watch as I change into someone different.
What about that homeless guy?
I can be that homeless guy, or I can be that squirrel. Hey, watch me as I change once again.
You're transformed. You're transformed.
Watch as I change one more time. I'm transformed. I'm transformed. And I can change hearts and minds.
What do you think? Do you think my brother's got talent, florist lady?
I can't believe this guy. But watching him sell those orchids brought a tear to my eye.
Like a part of me has changed. I wish there was a word for this Watch me as a part of me once again. Ooh, I'm so sweaty.
People are shouting from the third floor of the shorter apartment buildings they have in Hoboken. Shut up down there. This is New Jersey. This ain't 42nd Street.
They slam the shutters shut, and it rattles the trees, and a few more squirrels fall down. Hey, meeting of the squirrels!
How many squirrels are there?
All the squirrels in the tree, come on down here.
Meetings at a squirrel.
Now the squirrel.
Okay, so I take it you've all heard the news about Stu.
Stu? Oh, Stu? What? Stu?
Stu got made into a stew in the Hudson.
Yeah,
Oh,
he went swimming with the fishes.
Oh, no.
He was egged on by two humans who did not step in and intervene. You know why we hate the humans.
We can't trust the humans.
And you know why? The biggest reason we can't trust the humans?
Why?
Climate change.
Whoa.
You know the latent Hoboken volcano that hasn't gone off in hundreds of years? I think it's getting close.
It's getting a little warm and toasty, I'll say that.
The ground's getting a little rumbly.
I was watching the squirrel news, and there's been clear links between the movement of the tectonic plates and climate change.
You're our smartest boy.
I think this volcano under Hoboken is gonna blow today.
Uh-oh.
Today.
Uh-oh.
I thought we had a few weeks. I've been storing nuts like an idiot. I'm not going to be able to get them all back before today.
Well, what if we got out of here then, huh?
We could go to Rehoboth.
Oh, is that another place?
Oh, no, that's in Delaware. Oops. We could go to Ocean City.
Oh, that's in New Jersey.
Yes, and Maryland, but we're talking about the New Jersey one.
But what if, I don't know, Delaware? That sounds so exotic to me.
Delaware.
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 The
Where?
first state.
Where is Delaware?
It's really close to New Jersey.
So I've been told.
Where is Delaware? Can you hear the drums pounding? Can you hear the sea roaring? It's like it's calling your name. Oh, where is Delaware?
Oh, where is Delaware? Is it a real place or in your heart? Oh, where can you take me there? Or will I just have to rip myself apart?
Oh, where is Delaware? If we want to go there, we should do it. Oh, where is Rehoboth Beach? It's pretty close to Lewis.
But first, you know what we should do? Let's chow down on some nuts.
Yeah.
Let's have a feast of nuts. All sizes of nuts.
I got an acorn. I got a cashew. I got a regular nut.
And I'm gonna munch because this might be our final lunch.
But Delaware's got all the nuts you need. Delaware, that's the place for me.
It shaves really skinny at one part and then turns significantly to the right and is still skinny shaped as the snake goes.
Oh, where is Delaware? Where is Delaware?
Can New Jersey Transit take us there?
Oh, where is Delaware? And we watch as all the squirrels get onto a train that says to Delaware, and they ride away.
They get on like a SEPTA bus.
Yay! We cut now inside the school, the theater company, and it's the day of the big audition. Amanda and Michael have made their way finally in there. They're in line to audition. They're waiting. They're filling out their forms. They're doing their warm-ups when who should walk in but
Vanessa Bouvier.
Oh my God, is that Vanessa
You
Bouvier?
thought I forgot the name. No one forgets my name. Sorry.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi. You said you're. Sorry. We're looking for the auditions for Poo Poo
yes.
Town.
Yes, the auditions for Poo Poo Town. Don't Poo Poo Town.
I
It's
did
a
it.
great name.
No, we saw it on Craigslist, and I've been looking for an opportunity. We came all the way from the East Village.
That sounds like you put in some effort.
Oh, wait a second. Is this thing really called Poo Poo Town? You brought me
Hey,
to a
don't.
Poo Poo Town
No,
audition?
don't. This is the director.
I thought this was
the
a
creator.
serious show.
This is a serious. Michael,
I didn't realize I was dealing with a bunch of nonsense potty mouths.
Michael, don't ruin this for me.
How dare you?
We're sorry.
It pulls heavily from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That still's not about poo poo, lady.
He didn't mean it. He would be honored to even audition for you.
Now
Mrs.
listen
Bouvier.
here. You, I like. She's pointing to Amanda. You, I like because you made a real effort to get out here and you think that my show is respectable. You, however, she's pointing at Michael, I do not care for it all. You better not be auditioning as a duo because I really only want the girl.
Well, guess what? We're a package deal.
You're going to have to decide what's more important, your brother or your future as an actor.
I didn't realize I just needed to respect you. I didn't realize that you didn't need to work for
Oh,
that.
you didn't realize you needed to respect women to make it in any industry. Oh, I have so much sympathy for you. Don't let
that's-
the participation trophy hit you on the way out.
I was about to flip it on you and say that sounds to me like a participation trophy, but now I feel weird attacking you.
De Bouvier
Good.
pulls out a trophy that has a tiny star on it, and it says "Fine job," and it spins through the air end over end, hitting Michael square.
The
Giving
star
him a-
sticks out like a ninja star. It really hurt him.
It's kind of inside of his skull and it's sticking out. Michael!
Oh, God!
Michael!
Am I okay?
I don't think so. Oh, I don't know if I can do this without you. I mean, I know I've done this career path without you up until this point, but now I don't know if I can keep going.
Amanda, listen, this isn't about the audition. I need to go to a hospital.
Yes, you're right, Michael. We should use this. We should use the drama in our lives to give Mrs. de Bouvier a performance she'll never forget.
The ground rumbles and then stops.
The earth is shaking. This is our time, Michael.
Okay, I guess. And he pulls the trophy out of his forehead. I feel better.
Oh, good.
You mean I'm still bleeding a lot?
If you can perform while you're still bleeding, I may just change my mind about you.
All right. And after this, we can go to the hospital?
We won't need to go to the hospital, Michael, because we'll be cast.
Whoa. All right, Mr. Bouvier, get ready for the audition of your life.
Are these the sides?
Yes.
Okay. Do we want us to read or go right to the song?
Go right to the song.
Poo Poo Town. I'm a little girl who lives in a place called Poo Poo Town.
I'm such a good writer.
And everything is a shade of brown in Poo Poo Town. Chunky or smooth, it's not just peanut butter, it's Poo Poo Town.
It's a privilege to poo in Poo Poo Town. It's a privilege to poo. It's a privilege to poo in Poo Poo Town. It's a privilege to poo.
Do you have any notes?
Yes. Take a step to the left, and then a step to the right.
Okay.
Switch.
Put your hands on your hips,
Whoa.
and bring your knees in tight. Pelvic
Thrust.
Let's do the poo-poo again.
It's a privilege to poo in Poo Poo Town. It's a privilege to poo. And if you ever wear a single frown, just remember it's a privilege to poo in Poo Poo Town.
I'm Pukenfurter. I'm an eccentric transvestite who lives in a mansion made of poo-poo.
And I'm Pukenstein, a man made of poo. And it's all thanks to you.
Thanks to you.
It's a privilege to poo in Poo Poo Town. It's a privilege to poo. It's a privilege to poo in Poo Poo Town. It's a privilege to poo. Oh.
Vanessa de Bouvier stands up, tears in her eyes, and starts applauding louder than anyone has ever heard someone applaud before. It's like her whole body's shaking. It's like the whole ground is shaking. It's
Whoa,
like
whoa,
the whole
what's
building
happening?
is actually shaking.
Suddenly, under Mrs. de Bouvier's feet, a large fissure forms. The ground is starting to crack open on two sides. Whoa!
Steam and rocks shoot up out of the air. Lava starts to pour out from the earth's crust. Amanda! They're separated across the ravine.
Mr. Bouvier has fallen down the ravine.
Gee, oh, but then there's a little island that's rising up in the middle
of the ravine. She's on a tiny one-person-sized island right in the middle of the ravine.
One person and one squirrel-sized, because who's standing next to her on the little island? Why, it's a little squirrel named Stu.
We have to run!
Who do I save? Do I save the woman who's gonna cast me in this important show of my career?
Or do you save the squirrel that you already left to die once?
No, I'm not gonna save you. Or do I save my brother Michael? My brother Michael, who I've grown so close to in just the last few moments.
Amanda, please save me. Come on. That duet was powerful. You felt it.
I only have enough strength to save one of you.
Amanda, you're on the side of the ravine that has the path train. You're the only one who can get out of here. So far, I finally feel like I know who you are. I know you now and I know your voice, and I don't fully understand how this could be a choice. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
Just go. You can't save both of us. We've got Hoboken's own Vesuvius. You've already made your choice to go that way. So hurry up or you'll be buried like this shit is bound.
Of lava comes up from the earth. Don't go. Wait, I see it all now. My life is clear in front of me. If I want to succeed, I can't have any competitors. I need to let them all die and put on the show myself. That's what it takes to make it in this business. You gotta be a cutthroat bitch. Isn't that right, de Bouvier?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, but it's time for you both to go. Say your last words. This is Amanda's
understand. Go and have your fun. Leave me here to die. I mean it, sister. Run, freedom, run. Don't go.
It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. They've burned alive.
We watch as the lava encases the school, and we see Amanda at the train.
Wow. I think I'm traumatized. my brother and my inspiration and a bunch of squirrels are dead. Do I continue on this path? Must the show go on? Wait. Oh my gosh. Up in the ashes. Let me scrape away. Amanda scrapes away ashes, just like she said she was gonna do. And she finds Michael's wallet. He worked for the NSA. He had so much money. His wallet's full of money. Oh my God, thank you, Michael. I can quit waiting tables. I can pursue this full time. You do believe in me. Time to go to the next audition. This project clearly fell through for me, Amanda, but maybe the next one will work out. Hey, Miss Florist, have you ever written a musical?
Oh, my flowers, they all burned up. Oh, God, oh, no.
That's a great idea. Hey, if you ever write it, you can cast me as the lead. I play a great daffodil. Hey, you.
Yeah?
Just guy from New Jersey.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
me.
Bruce Springsteen.
Hey, it's me, the boss.
Hey, you ever think about doing a duo act?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, think about it.
Okay.
Here's my card.
I won't. I just watched you steal that guy's wallet.
I wasn't stealing. It was inherited.
Well, I didn't know that.
You know, if this has taught me anything, it's that you gotta keep trying. You gotta... The earth has a core that's on fire. The earth never gives up that fire. It lets itself get so hot. And then one day the earth feels so much feelings. The fire in the earth, it explodes.
The path to success, it can often be a mess. The path to success can often be a mess.
So like me, I mean the earth is like me, or I am like the earth, that I have to let the fire in me burn. And if a few civilizations fall along the way, that's okay, because my destiny is to be a star. The path to success can often be a mess. The path to success can often be a mess.
You gotta put on your New Jersey jeans, stake out your New Jersey chest. The path to success can often be a that story. Oh, that was
So much destruction.
That
I
was
loved
such
it.
a good goofy time. My goodness. Folks, I'm sitting across from the amazingly on fire. It's Lily Ludwig.
Oh, I'm sitting at the lava-tastic Austin Packard.
And we are both joined, of course, by the
Magma herself. It's Jen Connor.
Jen, that was so much fun.
So goofy.
That was
Thank
such a
you
good
for
time.
I
having
love
me.
when it goes off the rails. Literally. Very, very fun.
I'm so glad we got to Volcano at the end, too.
Yeah, you're welcome for that.
As soon as you said volcano, I was
Yeah,
like,
I
we
was
gotta,
like,
we gotta get a volcano in
There
this.
has to
It's
be
the
a
perfect
volcano.
voicemail.
Well, Jen, we've got one more little game we like to play on Charm Scene, and it's where you pick a Charm Scene character or whoever you found most charming, or whatever character of yours or someone else's that you think deserves one more song.
Oh. I want to hear from Mrs. de Bouvier before the world broke her.
Okay.
Ooh.
Like her final thoughts?
No, her before when she was like a
the world.
young person.
I thought you meant when the world literally
the
broke
world
her
literally
when it
broke
swallowed
her.
her up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to know the moment when she realized that her vision was Poo Poo Town.
Ooh, okay. Well, those are two different things.
Are they?
They are. Are they?
Are they?
Okay. I got it. Oh, man. I just poofed my first audition in the big city. I'm 16. I came into the world with my eyes so full of light. I wanted to be a star that could shine so bright. But one audition has really pulled me down. Who knew there was an actual show called You're in Town? Yeah, I got some smoke because I thought the show was a joke. I just improv my way through some scenes cause I thought that's all it took. And they were like, hey guy, you didn't even read the sides. We're not casting you when you're in town. We're casting Meryl Streep. And I knew from that moment that my anger would foment. Yes, I knew from that moment that my anger and my bitterness would foment. Look, I grew up with Meryl Streep. We both took the same class, and we were about on the same level until she made me look like an ass. I did so much work with her. How could she do this to me? She left me in the dust at that audition and did movie after movie, and I knew in that moment that my anger would foment. Yes, I knew in that moment that my anger would foment. And as I watched her success and I watched her travel, into my youthful voice came some gravel. And then I was bitter and I gave other people a hard time. Cause why should they have a path to success when I never had mine? And I knew from that moment
She's getting bigger.
anger would foment. And I knew in that moment that my anger would foment. If then I had a choice, like Sophie, I would have never given her a participation trophy. Meryl Streep was Sophie's choice, right?
Yes, that's
Thank
right.
God.
That was right.
Amazing. Oh, that was perfect.
That was
Awesome.
super fun.
Oh, I
did it
feel
again.
bad for that woman.
Oh, yeah.
Good. That's the power of art, baby. Speaking of which, we here at Charm Scene, we are a recorded show. Obviously, you're listening to this at a later date, but we are such big fans of live shows. There's a
Yes.
million live shows all over the world, especially in Chicago, including a bunch of shows that you can see Jen in, such as
Yeah, I mostly want to plug Miss Call. We, as a sketch team, every Friday at the Annoyance at 8, we write a brand new sketch show, totally scripted every week. We don't half-ass it. We don't like go beat to beat. We memorize full shows brand new and write them every week.
It's amazing.
It's like my pride and joy. And
Yeah.
I think we're on show now 155.
So, yeah, Miss Call's like an Annoyance staple. Like it's amazing.
I've
You've
seen it
gotta
multiple
see
times. It's very good.
And as a staple, sometimes they don't ever promote our show. And so sometimes people don't come. And it's a shame when we do our fully written show for 7 people. So if you're listening to this, come on out. reach out to me on Instagram and I'll get you a free ticket.
Or go
Amazing.
buy one and support live theater.
Or buy a $15
If you can afford it,
cheap-ass
go buy
ticket.
one.
And it's a cool premise of your show is that then the audience at the end gives you a suggestion of a word, and then that inspires your next week of sketches.
Yes,
Correct?
that's correct.
So go inspire a sketch show by just for the low price of $15 or $0.
It's amazing.
$0.
And where you mentioned your Instagram, where can people find you?
At Choose Gen Con or at Missed Call Show.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
great.
Well, we could not have done tonight without the amazing, incredible. It's Sam Scheidler on the keys. The finest music director who's very hard to schedule around. And of course,
That's right.
we could have not, we could have even kept rhythm. We couldn't have made a single song without the incredible work of Chris Ditton on the
Ditton.
drums.
Ooh, a longer solo this time.
I know. Thank you for the Jen. Thank you, Jen. Thank you so much
This
for
is such a
joining
pleasure.
us.
Thank you for having me.
good.
This is so fun. And I think that's gonna do it, gang. You can learn more about Charm Scene at Charm Scene Pod on Instagram. Please do tell your friends. We put out new episodes every single Tuesday, and we'd love to keep doing it. So make sure you like and rate and follow and whatever you do on your podcast platform of choice.
Yes, and we see you new UK listeners. Thank you so much. And please tell your friends.
Yes, amazing. Thank you so much. Spread the word. We'd love to keep doing this, and we'd love to do more with this. So please do follow us again at Charm Scene Pod on Instagram. Once again,
Right.
let's hear for Jen Connor, everybody. The amazing
thank
Jen.
Thank you.
What a delight. I'm sure we will have you back. But in the meantime, we've got more episodes to do. So,
Yes.
from all of us at Charm Scene, thank you so much for listening and goodbye.
And dare I say, you just got charmed.
Right. Oh, I thought you got
You have
charmed.
that catchphrase that you messed
You
up.
just got charmed.